Eric doth slaughter all enemies.
This means traveling through the Bohemian forest. It is beset with werewolves, mortal enemies of our kind. Few Cainites survive the road.
There will be no trouble with the moon beasts while I am near. My clan has made peace with these creatures. We will have safe passage through the forest.
Very well. Let us leave by the east gate.
Another Tremere.
Nay, he is mortal. I can smell it.
Aye, not Tremere, but a mortal mage of the order that splintered into the Tremere. He may be useful.
Hail to thee, mage. I am Christoph of Clan Bruja.
Hail to thee! I am Orvis, mage of the Hermetic Order. Godspeed thee.
We are looking for a Ventru named Orsi. Canst thou tell us where we may find him?
Come to his mansion in the Westerlingstrasse. Tonight there's a feast in honor of the new solstice. Here's an invitation on the finest virgin skin parchment.
I like not this talk of the skin of virgins. Speak up, stranger! Dost thou crave wine, ale, or spirits? Speak up, stranger! Dost thou crave wine, ale, or spirits?
They are magically sealed. We must find a way to enter through the barrier.
Be thou welcome in the weapon shop of Friedrich von Zwetter. There are no finer weapons in all Vienna than are herein.
We seek mended armor.
Thou hast an impoverished look, and the demeanor of outlanders. Hast thou coin to pay?
If such uncharitable suspicion is the custom of the land, I'm glad to be an outlander.
We are merely weary and dusty from the road. We can pay our way.
We can pay in gold or in blood. The choice is thine, Von Sweeter.
Yes. How may I be of service? Fare thee well. Greetings. Farewell.
This must be the house of Count Orsi, the slave master.
All the fops, bootlicks, and toadies in Vienna are here assembled.
Ah, welcome, Knights. I see thou hast met my children. This is Kazi, Teta, and Zil, the most beautiful daughters of Cain thou shalt ever meet. Unfortunately, Teta and Zil lost the ability to speak during their mortal lives. I found them in servitude to a rather harsh master that saw to it to remove their tongues. He was dealt with in a fitting fashion, eh, say my darlings? Don't worry. Kazi is happy to speak for the three of them now.
We come seeking Bruzja taken as slaves from Prague, a mortal woman among them.
Slaves? Oh, yes. The slave business have been so very delicious. Duke Leopold needed a force to beat back the Semice, and lo, the Tremere appeared as if by divine providence. The Tremere and Semice battle each other with surpassing fury. And I, humble ventru that I am, I profit from the selling of slaves to both clans. The Duke and I shall ensure that the Tremere win the war, but only after I have collected much treasure from the carnage. Then shall we destroy the wounded Tremere as punishment for the blasphemy they committed upon the antediluvian salute.
Tell us of the October shipment from Prague.
Dost thou think me a fool, that I will give away that which thou wilt purchase? Presumptuous bumpkin! Shouldst thou wish to know of thy allies, thou shalt perform a mission for me.
Very well.
Excellent. I see we two are akin, zealot. Come to my study where we may discuss this further. Mayhap thou shalt find some delicious morsels to refresh thee. Pray, sup with me. I trust that thou wilt find these hors d'oeuvres to thy liking. If they are not pleasing to the taste, we shall have them flogged.
State thy business, Orsi.
Well, I can see thou hast no courtly manners in thee, bumpkin. Listen well. The Tremere have clapped their slaves away in the Tremere Chantry, die Haus der Hexe, the most protected haven in Vienna. So, do not think to try to kill me to gain them. They are quite beyond my power. Only Duke Leopold could convince the Tremere to give up their slaves. The Duke is responsible for allowing the Tremere to lodge in Vienna, so the Tremere do his bidding. Assist my ally, the Duke, and he will owe thee a boon.
What does the Duke wish?
The end to the reign of the pestilential vampire priest Luther Black. Years ago, Luther was but a mortal priest of Stephansdom Church. A wayward La Sombra sought to rule Vienna by controlling the church, and dared to embrace Luther. We sent the sire to hell, but Luther locked himself away from the outside world. He hath retained a pitiable hold on the faith he had in life, and sleeps by day upon a cross of pure silver. Quite uncomfortable, I assume, but he fancies himself a martyr. The Duke has been unable to remove this blasphemous member of the Shadow Clan, since Luther is ensconced within a ring of holy ground.
Then how do we find him?
Better to ask how to bind him. Thou cannot destroy him. The priest has strange powers beyond thy ken, but thou can restrain him. Here are chains even Luther Black cannot break. I am a master of metalwork, and I have forged these shackles from a new, unbreakable alloy. Thou mayst find them useful, and more reliable than the magic's in thy blood. Destroy Luther Black, and the Duke will retrieve thy slaves. Not to my liking, I'm afraid. I prefer blood of a nobler sort. 'Tis my only vice.
Enough of this dainty preening and strutting. How do we reach the La Sombra?
Refinement is wasted on lumbering brutes such as thee. There will come a time when boorish churls are put in their place. Thou shalt find a concealed entrance to the church. Behind our famous astrological clock in the inner strat is a hidden passage. Enter by night and wait inside for daylight, and thou mayst steal into the inner haven undetected.
We shall undertake thy mission.
Good. Now get thee hence. Away with thee! Return with news of the La Sombra's death.
So, Christophe has not yet perished at the hands of the vampire priest. The deadly nature of thy mission inflames my sister Tata, and my sister Zil entreats me tell thee that she too is filled with lust for thee. She cannot resist the charms of an immortal so close to death's door. So...
Be most welcome. Godspeed thee.
I shall let thee flee with thy life intact. What?
Burns me to ash.
Stand thy ground.
The hunger brings savagery like a ravening beast. The blinding light! The light!
Come drink the vitae of death.
The hunger brings savagery like a ravening beast. Stand and deliver.
I shall let you sleep with thy life intact. Come hither and hear thy soul sing. Stand and deliver. Think of me as in priestly orders, relieving thee of thy curse of wealth. You die.
I do withdraw.
I stand.
I shall depart.
I hold. The sun, it burns me to ash. Ah, the light! Blinding light! The light!
Hated son doth murder me. Hated son doth murder me.
Follow my lead.
I return to thee.
I come unto thee.
I approach.
Stand thy ground.
Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. Stand and deliver. I shall let thee free with thy life. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings.
Stand thy ground.
I stand.
I shall be
The light! I hold. Stand and
I do withdraw.
Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings.
To the abyss with thee!
You die. What?
To the abyss with thee!
Die.
hated son doth murder me.
Stand and deliver. Stand and deliver.
To the abyss with thee!
Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul.
To the abyss with
Come
thee!
hither. Come hither and hear. Stand and deliver. What? Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. Come hither and hear the sweet Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. I shall let thee flee with thy life intact. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. I shall let thee flee with thy life intact. Stand and deliver. I shall let thee flee with thy life intact. Stand and deliver.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Stand and deliver. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings.
Come drink the vitae of death.
Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings.
You die.
Blood! I crave blood!
Damn it!
return to thee.
Follow my lead.
I come unto thee.
I approach.
Stand thy ground. I do withdraw.
Stand.
I shall depart.
I hold.
Follow my lead.
I return to thee.
I come unto thee.
I approach. I approach.
Stand thy ground. The beast awakens.
Relieving thee of thy care. Come hither and hear the sweet sound, my soul. Come hither and hear the sweet sound, my soul. Stand and deliver.
Stand thy ground.
Hated son doth murder me.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Come hither and hear the sweet sound. Come hither and
The
hear
abyss
sweet
with
sound,
thee.
my soul. Come hither and hear the sweet sound.
The abyss with thee.
Stand and deliver. Stand and deliver. Come hither and hear the sweet sound, my soul. You die.
I may draw the precious blood from my body to sustain thee.
the light!
Hated sun doth murder me.
The blinding light, the light!
Follow my lead.
I return to thee.
I come unto thee.
I approach.
Stand thy ground.
Stand and deliver. Thy gold and treasure are mine. I salute you.
To the abyss.
Serena hath made of thy
You come hither and hear the sweet sound. 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 My soul sings.
I stand.
I shall depart.
I hold.
I return to thee.
I come unto thee.
I approach.
Stand and deliver. Stand and deliver. Come hither and hear the sweet sound of my soul.
Serena.
Thy gold and treasure are mine. Come hither and hear the sweet sound of my soul sing. You die. Stand shall let my soul thy life intact. What's that that delivers? Come hither. Come hither and hear the sweet sound. Come hither and hear the sweet sound. My soul sings. Come hither and hear the sweet sound. My soul.
Thou mayst draw the precious blood from my body to sustain me.
I shall let thee free with thy life. Come hither and hear the sweet sound. My soul.
You die!
Come hither and hear the sweet
Mortal, Serena hath need of thy vitae.
Stand and deliver. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. Come hither and hear the sweet sound.
What?
Come hither and hear the Come hither and hear O worthy apostle, and I thank thee for thy possession. Stand and deliver me life. What? You...
I stand. I shall depart.
I hold. The sun, it burns me to ash. The sun, it burns me to ash.
I do withdraw.
Light! The sun, it burns me to ash. The light!
Hated sun doth murder me.
Follow my lead.
I return to thee.
I come unto thee.
I approach.
Stand and deliver. Stand and deliver. Come hither and hear the salute thee. Come hither. Come hither and hear the sweet sound of my soul.
What? You... You...
Stand and deliver. You come hither and hear the sweet sound of my soul.
To the abyss with thee.
You...
I shall let thee fly.
You...
Stand and deliver. Stand and deliver. Think of me as in prison. I shall let thee flee with thy life, relieving thee of thy debts of wealth. Come hither and hear the sweet sound.
You... You...
Shadows darker than night linger here.
Even within the depths of such an evil place, there is a heart of beauty.
Stand and deliver.
To the abyss!
Beware! The shadows live!
Then the shadows can die.
To the abyss!
I shall depart.
Come hither and
I come unto thee.
Stand and deliver. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. I shall let thee flee with thy life. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. I shall let thee flee with thy life. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. I shall let thee flee with thy life.
The Losombra obsess over portraiture, since they can no longer cast reflections into mirrors.
'Tis a mysterious quirk of Cain's blood.
To the abyss!
The hunger rises within me, and death is near.
To the abyss!
Come hither and hear the Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings. Stand and deliver. Come hither and hear the sweet sound my soul sings.
You die.
To the abyss!
Stand and deliver. Come hither.
The hunger rises within me, and death is near.
Stand and deliver. Come, come! Relieve thyself of thy life. Stand and deliver. Come hither and hear the sound, my soul.
To the abyss with thee!
I shall let thee flee intact. I shall let thee flee with thy life. Stand and deliver.
To the abyss with thee!
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Blood!
Brave blood!
Relieving that and deliver. I shall let thee flee with thy life.
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
Why would Luther Black glorify the expulsion of Cain from the garden?
Perhaps it reminds him of his own exile from humanity.
Whom seek thee?
The Lasombra Luther Black.
I am he. So, thou hast come to kill me.
Aye.
Come then. Kill me if thou can. I await the sacrament of thy blade, and the chains of Orsi the betrayer.
Then wait no longer.
Aye. 'Tis rude to keep a churchman waiting.
Hold. I do not seek thy death, Luther. I only wish the return of those innocents taken by the Tremere.
I care not for thy wishes, whelp. Attempt thy deed, or be gone.
Thou hast done nothing deserving of death.
Christoph, do not play with thy food. 'Tis unsavory.
Why dost thou seek death so ardently?
The cup which my father hath given me, shall I not drink it?
Blasphemer. The Lord hath not commanded thy death. Thou merely seek release from the bitterness of thy unlife.
For God's sake, Christoph, kill him. He wants to die.
I see that thou art like unto me, Christoph. Thou too seek holy refuge from bitter unlife.
Once I sought that selfish goal. Now I wish only to save she whom I have imperiled.
Then thou art truly the one for whom I have prayed. If thou would redeem me.
I shall not kill thee.
Please, I beg of thee. I cannot enter heaven if I turn my hand against myself. But thou hast it in thy power to deliver me. 'Twould be an act of holiness.
If I take up thy burden, thou wouldst remain blameless, and thy sin would be mine alone to bear. Thy elevation would be my damnation.
Nay.
Aye, 'tis so.
Aye, 'tis so. Wilt thou do this for me all the same? It is more than I may ask of thee, yet I ask it still. Wilt thou take my sins upon thee?
Very well then. We shall bind thee.
Bind me with Orsi's chain, that I cannot escape the sun in my frenzy. Why dost thou return? Draw yon switch to open the skylight, that God's glorious sun may wash over me one final time, and cleanse me of all my Canaanite sins. Make haste! The sun could set and rise and set again ere thou finished so simple a task.
I hold.
Salvation at last.
Let loose thy wrath. Stand thy ground.
I approach.
Thou hast serviced me well. I am in thy debt. Alas, I did not become the greatest merchant in Vienna by paying my debts. Such expenses unbalance my tidy ledger books. Besides, I should like to deliver the news of the Le Sombre's death to the Duke myself. Take them away.
At least tell me if the Tremere have harmed Inesca.
That's thy only concern, as thou art being taken as a slave? The health of some other slave? Thou must develop thy self-interest if thou wish to survive the ordeal.
Tell me if Inesca has been harmed.
Oh, who can keep track of such things? When the silver poureth in like water, I have not the time to track every slave.
If Inesca has been harmed, I will destroy thee in the most painful manner possible, even if it takes 1,000 years.
Thou art impertinent for a slave. We shall see how a few weeks of starvation calms thy hot blood.
Thou hast heard my oath, thou depraved peddler of living flesh.
Well, I have spent too much time with thee.
I cannot shatter this cage!
Seems impenetrable.
No! I will not go back to a Tremere dungeon!
Then lend me a bit of thy blood. I have a plan, but need all my strength to make it happen.
Take all thou needs.
Free! Oh, sweet is freedom.
I have a score to settle with those Teutonic knights. They reflect badly on my homeland, and I must smite them before the locals think we are all ignoble knaves.
Freedom is sweet, and their blood shall be the sweeter.